Judge Vanderbeat Court is now in session. Judge, this is a case of the parks.
Thank you. You all may be seated. Okay, Mr. Parks.
Yes, ma'am.
Looks like you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
I just found out my wife just left her corporate job for a cashier job. I don't know why. Maybe it's because like she wants to get out of the payments of what she's doing.
Payments of what?
Child support, ma'am.
Okay.
We have a child together that we had in our marriage, and it's like, and all of a sudden I just found out just recently that she left her corporate job to a couple of dollar paying job. How can you do this to us?
Excuse me, sir. Sir, do not address her. Address me.
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, obviously she can't help your situation. Yeah. That's why you're here, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so continue.
I don't know. It's just like when I found out, it's just like I was just shocked. I didn't know like how else to express it, but we had a child together.
How old is the child?
This child is like 5 years old, ma'am.
Is she paying anything in child support?
She's paying for the medical bills and she's paying for the support as well.
Medical support, you mean?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Is there a reason why you're not paying to support this child?
First of all, I left my corporate paying job and after
Everyone, today's courtroom drama kicks off with a surprising twist. Right from the start, Mr. Parks drops a bombshell. His ex-wife quit a well-paying $70,000 a year corporate job to take a gig as a convenience store clerk. Now, that's not exactly a dream career change. It smells more like a clever strategy to avoid paying child support. The judge quickly picks up on what's really going on. As Mr. Parks lays out his frustrations, the mood in the room grows tense. This case isn't just about money, it's about dodging responsibilities. And in this courtroom, that kind of excuse is about to face some serious scrutiny.
I know he mentioned I'm his wife. Correction, I'm his ex-wife.
Okay. Congratulations. Continue.
So I left my job, and the reason why I left it, and I did do it intentionally, I felt that it was not right.
Wait a minute. You intentionally left your job?
Yes, ma'am, I did. I had enough money in savings to still provide for my child and still provide medical insurance. So I felt that, the stress of my divorce wasn't inhibiting me from performing my job.
Okay. First of all, that's a different court. We're not here to talk about anything that went on with the divorce. I just need to know about the money that you're making, because obviously the child lives with you. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
So you have all this money in savings. Let's talk about it.
Okay.
How much did you make at your last job?
I annually $70,000.
$70,000. Okay. And that's your only job?
It was my only job. Now I work at a convenience store.
Doing what? Doing what?
Head clerk.
Head clerk. Okay. How much are you making now?
About $30,000 a year.
$30,000. And what type of education do you have?
I have my master's.
You have a master's degree and you're a head clerk?
Yes, ma'am. Again, the stresses of the divorce inhibited me.
All right, folks, buckle up for this twist. The ex-wife openly admits she quit her well-paying job, blaming the stress of divorce for the sudden drop. But the judge isn't buying it. With a master's degree and nearly a decade in the corporate world, she's now making less than half of what she used to. This isn't a fresh start, it's a strategic financial move. The judge cuts through the emotional fog and zeroes in on the facts. When the numbers come to light, so does the real story. This isn't about recovery. It's about avoidance.
I'll say that again. You already said that once and we moved on from that. So you're now making $30,000 a year and you think that I should base child support on $30,000 instead of the $70,000 that you intentionally stopped working at?
Well, that is my annual income now, $30,000.
That's your annual income now. When did you start working at your corporate job?
A year ago.
A year ago. How long were you there?
I was there for about 8 years.
8 years with the master's degree at a head clerk position. What's the qualification to work at that job? It's such as, do you need a degree?
You just need a high school diploma.
High school diploma.
Yes,
and you have a master's degree. I'm not about to play with you. $70,000 a year. You said you covered a child on health insurance. How much is that?
$300 a month.
$300 a month. Ma'am, I'm going to make you pay child support. You came obviously in this courtroom to waste my time.
I have a question. How come I have to get a corporate job? How come he can't get a corporate job?
He can get a job, but the child lives with him, right?
Well, yes, and I think the reason why the child is even with him to begin with is because, this is a different court. Never mind, like you said.
Okay, thank you. So, moving right along, $70,000 a month. A year, excuse me. I put your...
I'm not making $70,000 a month anymore. I'm making $30,000 a year now.
Here's the turning point where everything changes. The judge drops a no-nonsense reality check that slices through the courtroom like a sharp blade. I'm not here to play games. The atmosphere shifts instantly. She zeroes in on the core issue. This woman willingly lowered her income even though she holds a master's degree. The excuse of emotional distress falls apart under the spotlight. What's unfolding isn't just courtroom drama anymore. It's a moment of pure accountability. No more sidestepping. No more excuses. Just the unvarnished truth laid out for all to see.
$1,000 a year now, but ma'am, you intentionally work at a job that pays you less. And you think that you're going to come in this courtroom and get me to order that you pay a less amount when you're capable of making the $70,000 with a master's degree? You made that up.
I don't know. Emotional distress is intentional.
Emotional distress. I need you to go see a doctor. Okay, so your gross is $5,833.33. Based on that $70,000, I'm going to give you a credit for the health insurance, okay? The $300 that you stated brings your net to $4,497.98. How many children? One child, okay. 20%. $899.60 is going to be your monthly child support obligation that you're going to pay each month to this man. You looking confused, and I don't understand why you looking.
I'm not looking confused. You said what you're saying, and I'm okay. I'm taking it all in.
Oh, okay. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Here comes the hard hit. The judge crunches the numbers, not based on the ex-wife's new $30,000 clerk salary, but on her old $70,000 corporate paycheck. The verdict lands like a thunderclap: $890 a month in child support. The courtroom goes quiet. Her expression says it all: shocked, trapped, with nowhere left to turn. The judge's decision sends a powerful message. This isn't just about money, it's about standing up to attempts to game the system. When you try to dodge responsibility, the system pushes back. With facts, with rules, and without mercy. That's justice, plain and simple.
All right, thanks so much.
You're welcome. Hi guys, it's Vonda Bailey, and I'm coming.
All right, here's where the courtroom wraps up, with a sharp edge and unmistakable clarity. The judge slices through every excuse and lays it out straight. The child lives with the father, so the support money goes to him. No more objections. No more delays. The gavel might as well have slammed down right then and there. The ex-wife fights to keep her composure, but the defeat is clear on her face. Quick, firm, and final. The judge ends the case, sending one message loud and clear.